Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Pennick's working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Keeps it moving. To the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off for more cake. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Cuts right. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. Bijan Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-point game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And what a great start for their series. He's already up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Howard out of the pistol here. Makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off to the back. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stop a quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
14. Falcons 7. Chris Boswell on the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He'll work it a couple yards past the line. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think his QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Now 4th down.
Punting unit out now. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Howard looking to pass. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
And the Steeler 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup up 11. They'll bring up a Pittsburgh, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you're that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. There's a dive up the middle. He's descended upon quickly and dropped down to a 6-yard gain. Tackled then by James Pierce.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the squad in the street.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And the Falcons will have a first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 17-7. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 5.
Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6. At the 18-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Putting a receiver in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. That's DK on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On play action, here's Howard. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Howard. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They give it to him again. Free inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 16-point ball game.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. All right, with Robinson from the pistol. And we'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there, and it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
To the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 28 more yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
pass. He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons facing 2nd and 5. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Come on.
Penix here from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 4th and
Trying for it with Penix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10.
Steelers 24, Falcons 14. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Howard now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll go play action. Howard makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
2nd and 10 now. Howard throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the left hash, 54 yards out. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And their lead holds steady at 10.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here we go. Looking to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 24, Falcons 21. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returnable from the 1. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion.
19, Tiger.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
You know, I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
I'm a man.
Rams looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. The grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one now's at 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Yeah, they know what's up. He's like never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Penix working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. No throw, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Here he goes again. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Koo on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
28, Steelers 24. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Howard out of the pistol here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. They'll take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. From the shotgun, Penix. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. Their route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Koo able to put it through. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Looking to his fullback now. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Right up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. And Walker firing over to take him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Out of the gun, Howard. That's incomplete on second down.
This defense, they have played, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Steelers.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go.
Howard looking to pass. Going with a screen to Johnson. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
18 yards line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air with Penix. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. It's away, came off his foot wrong instantly, low and short here.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, check. Let's go now. Check smash.
Here's the handoff. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because Nola wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Blast through midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Oh, Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out
Ball
to
on the 45, 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Setting up the running back screen. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Throwing now. Dumped off to his running back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
It's a turnover on downs.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now an inside give to Johnson. Has a lane inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Falcons, 31. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Hughes on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
It's 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third and down.
Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
He's got it near the 8. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
52. Falcons, 31. Chris Boswell to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.